meets the H2O Salamander, the world's first amphibious trike. Proudly invented in the Philippines, it's not just a fun vehicle, but a solution to a crucial problem. With around 26,000 small Filipino settlements located in flood-prone areas, there's a need for amphibious transportation for tasks like evacuation, delivering humanitarian aid, and patrolling. On land, the H2O Salamander can reach speeds of up to 80 kilometers per hour. While on water, it cruises at up to 11 kilometers per hour. It can carry either 6 or 4 passengers, and comes with the option of a gasoline or an electric engine, exactly what's needed in a country facing about 19 storms every year. The GMC Canyon AT4X pickup truck isn't afraid to take on off-road challenges. This version comes equipped with cool Multimatic DSSV shock absorbers, locking differential, and mud-ready tires. Its 310 horsepower engine pairs perfectly with a ground clearance of 271 millimeters. And if you've ever wondered about the view underneath while driving, GMC has added a couple of special cameras. Anything else you missing? Well, there's an even tougher version available, the Canyon AT4X EV. It comes with 310 millimeters of ground clearance and 5 steel plates covering the underbody. If boats and ATVs seem overly pricey, consider the DRACter Profi 2.0 motorcycle. Priced at $1,140. While its specs might not stand out compared to other gear, it's still capable of reaching speeds of up to 45 kilometers per hour thanks to its modest 13 horsepower engine. Weighing in at 90 kilograms, it has its advantages. After all, not only models are worried about weight, but off-road enthusiasts too. The business of the wide-open design team seems quite intriguing. They specialize in components for assembling and repairing off-road equipment. For instance, a Rock Bouncer X frame cost $7,300, which is more than the ATV mentioned earlier. However, it's perfect for building a buggy like this. It features a powerful 6-liter Chevy engine and impressive Super Swamper tires. Some modifications were needed to ensure a proper fit, but it paid off. Not every buggy sports 1.3 meters wheels. Segway Power Sports proudly presents the supervillain, the pinnacle of hybrid offload vehicles. Being at the forefront of hybrid SSV format vehicles, they've planted their flag firmly at the top. Their success story includes the supervillain H2O hybrid showcased in Milan, a global fashion hub, setting the trend for others to follow. It boasts 330 horsepower in automatic transmission, a 53-centimeter suspension stroke, and a payload of 336 kilograms. It's priced at around $40,000. Over in the US, AeroWake Boats specializes in crafting airboats. They believe in catering to every customer's needs, so each model is tailor-made to their specifications. Whether it's a fishing boat with luxury seats and cup holders, or a rugged service vehicle focused on functionality, they've got it covered. Need something powerful like a 15-horsepower engine? Look no further. From length and reinforced hulls to drive and propeller options, design and seating arrangements, you name it, and AeroWake Boats will make it happen. The electric revolution is reshaping transportation, and scooters are no exception. Just take a look at where they're heading. Meet the ENVO e-ATV, a four-wheeled engineering marvel that's revolutionizing outdoor work and play. Its performance matches that of an ATV, boasting to hub motors with 1.5 kilowatts each. That means you can hit speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour. Plus, it can handle loads of up to 200 kilograms and tow up to 350 kilograms with a full charge. You'll get a range of 70 kilometers. The ENVO e-ATV comes with a price tag of $100. This is how the creatured X310 all-terrain vehicle undergoes testing from bogs to snow and even water. It must be prepared for anything. That's why there are numerous changes compared to other models. The Creature X310 boasts a new space frame made of thin-walled pipes a rebound suspension, and a fresh rear transfer case. As a result, it's become simpler and lighter, estimated at around 2.5 tons. It's also equipped with new 16 by 680 tires, which perform well on soft terrain. The last tough tread allows for gentler driving on vegetation and provides a smoother ride on asphalt. Moreover, it's expected to achieve cruising speed of around 60 to 70 kilometers per hour on the highway. The Visuva Tank is a vehicle that travels at 80 kilometers per hour, accommodates up to 10 people, has 580 millimeters of ground clearance, and boasts an engine with up to 383 horsepower. It's not exactly a combat vehicle. Rather, the Visuva Tank is designed for both recreational and commercial purposes. Test drives are available upon request. While the company hasn't disclosed the price, online sources suggest it's around $76,000. Production is planned in modest batches of 15 per year. Interestingly, operating the Visuva Tank requires a tractor driver's license, as it's quite different from driving a regular car. Are you keeping up with the Extreme E series? It's essentially an electric SUV racing composition. One of the key rules is all teams must use the Odyssey 21 vehicle, with limited modifications allowed only to its appearance and components. McLaren seems unfazed by this restriction, as they don't have their own truly off-road vehicle yet. They just need to apply their signature colors, recruit drivers, and harness the power of the two 540 horsepower engines. The Odyssey 21 can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.5 seconds. Just imagine the thrill and challenge of racing this beast across the glaciers of Greenland or the deserts of Saudi Arabia. Dyers are truly imaginative. It's fascinating. No matter what kind of vehicle we showcase, there's always something equally impressive out there. Say, for instance, this buggy inspired by a tank. Gaming enthusiasts might already recognize it from G Battlegrounds. While it may be weak and vulnerable, it's undeniably fast, but why settle for mere imitation? When you can build yourself a transforming buggy. In winter, it's equipped with tracks, and in summer, it switches to wheels, and to top it off, the creator even added a bucket. Why not? It might come in handy for snow removal. After all, once upon a time, StabiX wanted to create a versatile vehicle for your fishing trips, camping adventures, or days out at the beach, and they didn't disappoint. Behold the 250UC StabiX's latest amphibious boat. It's quite the marvel, with a capacity for engines up to 450 horsepower and seating for 7 on land. It stands tall at nearly 3 meters, thanks to a second 40 horsepower engine operating. It feels like driving a car, and the controls are pretty straightforward. Plus, it comes fully loaded with standard features, like a refrigerator, a stereo, and a live bait tank. All of this will impress even the most discerning buyers. The price is about $450,000. Meets the ELECTROWAY T1 as your all-weather scooter solution. Facing snow drifts, just attach a ski in the front and a track in the back. Once the snow melts, swap the track for a wheel. When it's warm and dry, switch to 2 wheels. It's as practical as it sounds, especially with a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour and a battery range of 50 kilometers. Admittedly, it weighs a hefty 38 kilograms, and the price tag is on the highest side at $1,469. Meet the ExtremV, capable of traversing 80% of Earth's terrain, from deserts to snow, mud, and the Alps. It's a civilian version of military-tracked ACVs, like the Bronco and Warhawk. The ExtremV serves various purposes, from rescuing tourists to delivering aid, or transporting doctors to remote areas. With the ability to climb 45-degree slopes, tackle potholes, and dips up to 2 meters long, and carry up to 4 tons of payload. It's a versatile machine, capable of accelerating up to 60 kilometers per hour. It can also be equipped with either a Walter Jacks or modified into a passenger car, thanks to its modular system. The Ford F-150 is solid on its own, but with tracks, it's truly exceptional. Even American rally driver can block head-on. equipped with a Boss V8 engine no less. Would you dare to take the wheel, knowing there's over 650 horsepower waiting to be unleashed? If you're serious about this kind of upgrade, be prepared to shell out around $85,000. Surprisingly, it's quite popular, with numerous variations showcased on YouTube. Sure, it might take a fair bit of work and money to transform your Ford, but come snowfall, your neighbors will be lining up with gifts just to get their cars out of the snowdrifts. It's time to awaken the dragon. Not a living one, but a mechanical marvel. Allow us to introduce DRACO, a new chapter in the evolution of light aviation. It's an upgraded version of the Polish PZ-L1, zero-for-Wilga airplane from a training model. It's been transformed into a bushplane, capable of landing and taking off from almost anywhere. DRACO offers versatility like no other vehicle, needing only 24 meters for takeoff and 30 meters for landing. It can be fueled with jet fuel, diesel, or various mixes, and boasts an impressive range of 1,600 kilometers, with a cruising speed of 290 kilometers per hour. Unfortunately, this unique airplane experienced a crash in 2019. Thankfully, no one was injured, and the makers have embarked on a reconstruction project called DRACO X. Interestingly, a dragon is essentially a large lizard. Who knows, maybe the DRACO airplane and the CHUGSzilla tractor share a common ancestor? According to the description, this impressive tractor, with its tracked design, is powered by a GMLSL-9 engine. This engine was used by General Motors in SUVs and trucks around 12 years ago. The beauty of it is that it's easily upgradable. You can add nitrous oxide, advanced cams turbines, and more. Plus, straight from the factory, the engine delivers a hefty 403 horsepower. With all these features, CHUGSzilla is sure to bring its owner a lot of satisfaction. Snowcats are specialized, tracked vehicles used for grooming ski slopes. You might think there's not much innovation in the snowcat market. However, PRINOTH has managed to surprise everyone not once, but twice. They've introduced the first snowcap with a hydrogen internal combustion engine, boasting an impressive 460 horsepower, comparable to many diesel models. Compressed hydrogen is stored in cylinders at around 700 bars of pressure. With just a 20-minute refueling, it can operate for up to 4 hours. PRINOTH engineers deserve a round of applause for coming up with this eco-friendly, cost-effective, and stylish solution. Let us introduce the TINGER TF4, which seems like the big brother of the previous motorcycle. This all-terrain vehicle doesn't just suggest adventure. It practically shouts, "Let's head into that swamp." Powered by a 57 horsepower engine and sporting tires towering over an adult's chest, it reaches speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour on land and up to 5 kilometers per hour on water. Plus, it's reliable even in freezing temperatures, down to minus 30 degrees Celsius, and it can tackle hills with a 45-degree incline, and overcome obstacles up to 70 centimeters high. With its articulated frame, the TINGER TF4 aims to win hearts and wallets. Good luck, because it comes to the price tag starting at $23,700. The first production all-terrain vehicle, Mud Ox, was built in the US back in 2008. Even without extensive advertising, a website, or other typical attributes of successful sales, it gained recognition as far away as Australia. Nowadays, you can purchase the new Mud Ox for $50,000. Let's take a ride on the XL model and see what it's all about. Perhaps buyers are drawn to its 57 or 85 horsepower engine, or maybe it's the ability to seamlessly transition from land to water cruising at 5 kilometers per hour. All-wheel drive is another plus, especially when you add tracks to the wheels. Plus, its payload capacity is impressive. 907 kilograms on land and 450 kilograms on water.